Hi everybody and welcome to another video review by the MXQ Project. In today's video we are looking at the APPotronics A1 laser projector. So the APPotronics A1 projector is a laser projector, which is a first for us here at the MXQ project. It's got a display of 1280 by 800 pixels native resolution. It also is 600 ANSI lumens it's measured at as well, so it's nice and bright. It's also got Android 4.4 built into there, and we'll talk about that a little bit later on. It's got a projection distance of up to 5 meters and can reach screen sizes of up to around 200 inches. So not too bad all around, but let's get on with the unboxing now and see what we get inside the packaging. So here's the packaging for the A1 projector. It's very unassuming, just a very dark design, but it looks very professional nonetheless. So let's get this open and have a look. And the first thing that we see is the projector itself. It's a very thin, almost handheld sort of device, and it kind of looks like a router or something at first glance. On the back here we've got the connectivity, a couple of USB ports, HDMI input and stuff. It's also got a little kickstand on the front here, which also acts as a lens cover. It doesn't have an Ethernet port though, which is one of the things that we've noticed straight away. But we'll see how we get on with that a little bit later on. And we'll just go through the rest here. We've got a little kind of instruction manual here. Probably not going to be too much use to anyone, judging by past instruction manuals we've had. We've got a little remote here as well. Not too badly designed. It kind of looks like it's going for an Amazon Fire TV kind of design. Power brick here as well. All very standard, and we've seen umpteen times before. And they've also sent us an EU plug as well, so we're going to have to go and find an adapter for that. But you should be able to select what kind of plug you need when you purchase one of these, and that is it. Okay, so we're just running the projector in a kind of lit room in the middle of the day just now and looking at the Android side of things. Now, it comes pre-packaged with Android 4.4.2 installed, which is KitKat, so quite outdated really. And it runs okay on a user interface kind of level. It's kind of odd though, we had to install the Play Store and things via an APK because it didn't come with the Play Store installed, it came with a separate app market. So maybe this is marketed towards more of an Asian kind of demographic, we're not sure. But it's not an absolutely great experience. As usual with these smart projectors that come with Android, you're probably going to be okay to play videos on YouTube and any video files and things like that. Maybe a couple of less intensive games, but anything more extensive than that, yeah, you're probably not going to get too much out of Android with this one. But it's very bright, as you can see during the days. We can see these videos here just on YouTube, and yeah, it looks quite nice in the day, and it's one of the brighter projectors we've used, and that's probably down to that laser technology. So it's a lot easier on the eye and a lot less strain to kind of watch during the daytime. So we've switched to an almost pitch black room now, and we're projecting at a distance from around 3 meters away, and we're getting a screen size of around 48 inches, which isn't that great to be completely honest with you. So it's not got a great throw distance on it. But here we're going to play some clips from YouTube and some gaming clips and things like that to get a grasp of the image quality. So we've hooked up a separate Android TV box, the Mini M8S, which we reviewed the other day, and we're just going to be using that to play some games and play some video clips on to give you an idea of the image quality of this laser projector. So this projector also has 3D capabilities, and that's achieved through 3D DLP Link active shutter glasses, which are sold separately. It's got the 3D options in here as well. You can also set your aspect ratio and your image quality settings as well once you've got an external source plugged in. It's also worth mentioning that this device doesn't have any manual focus controls. It's all completely autofocus and auto keystone as well, so you don't have to worry about fiddling around with things too much. And it does achieve this relatively easily, quickly, and you get pretty clear, sharp results compared to some other projectors like the Wowotos, for example. So overall, the APPotronics A1 laser projector is a solid, well-built device. It feels really nice to hold, it's very, very sturdy and well manufactured. But it is let down by a lack of mount points, which we failed to mention a bit earlier. It doesn't have a mount for a tripod. You also can't mount it to your ceiling. It does have that little kickstand, so you are going to have to resort to resting it on a shelf or a TV unit or something like that, or maybe get a bit creative in how you want to position this, but you don't have those mounting options. But overall, a very, very good, well-built device. It also has really stunning image quality as well. It's very sharp and very clear. It does get let down a little bit by that kind of lack of a decent throw distance, so you're going to have to be quite far back if you want to make the most of the larger screen sizes up to 200 inches. But if for a bedroom or something like that, maybe a kid's bedroom, or you're just wanting something casual, then it's going to be absolutely perfect. Again, don't focus too much on the Android side because it is a bit of a letdown and doesn't run absolutely fantastically, and it's also quite outdated, so you're better off hooking up an external source to this projector. So the A1 projector is going to set you back around $650, which isn't so much on the cheap side compared to some of the other projectors we've reviewed, such as the budget GP100 projector. So what are you going to get for that $650? Well, you're going to get an extremely well-made, well-built device. It's built to last, this thing, believe me. It's going to last you a good few years, and you're going to get many, many hours bulb life out of it as well. It's also got that laser technology, so you're getting a crisper, sharper, overall brighter image, even compared to, say, the Wowoto H9, which is already a nice bright device, but you're getting a much sharper, crisper and brighter image overall. You're also getting a better focus on there. Of course, there are no manual focus controls, but we found the autofocus to be extremely well implemented, and it's overall sharper. And you're not getting some of those issues you have with other projectors where you could focus in on the middle and the corners get a bit blurry. On this, it's all focused. You're getting a nice crisp, clear image from corner to corner. Now, the Android side of this was a big letdown, unfortunately, so I wouldn't go into this wanting to buy a decent Android device. It is outdated Android software. It's 4.4.2 KitKat, and it just doesn't work all that well. Maybe for video playback, as we stated a bit earlier, but anything other than that, I would give the Android a miss and just hook yourself up an external source. The 3D as well was a bit of a letdown. It wasn't the best we've seen, but then again, 3D is kind of a dying sort of industry at the moment, but we'll see how we get on in the future with that. But overall, a very solid projector, just let down by shoddy firmware. But don't let that put you off, because it is well worth your time and your money. It's a very, very good device. And on that note, it's time to bring this review to a close. I really hope you've enjoyed it. If you did like it, give me a like. If you didn't like it, give me a dislike. That's okay as well. Also, come and chat to us in the comments. You can also come over to the Facebook group. The link to that will be in the description. We've also got the mxqproject.com. Loads of reviews, tutorials, tips, and the forums are over there as well. We're also on Twitter now, so come and follow us over there at mxqproject. My name's been Scott, and I shall see you in the next video.